Hey guys, it's me again. I'm back. This is day 2, and I just want to quickly thank everybody who watched yesterday and everybody who's watching again today, or maybe for the first time. And thank you for your encouraging words. It is you who fuel me to have the courage enough to even put myself out here in front of a camera because it's still weird and not comfortable. So we're just going to kind of jump into it today. I am going to talk a little bit about connection, and the way that I see connection is I envision two people's hearts with a sort of rope in between them both. And that kind of connects them together. And then every time that those two people go through something good, bad, indifferent, or whatever it is that changes a relationship, but they stay connected, that there becomes a knot in the rope. And the knot in the rope not only strengthens the rope, making it more hard to break through. So those two people just got a stronger bond that is harder now to be broken, but it also shortens the rope, bringing the two people closer and closer together, as their hearts closer and closer together. So other than that, I think it's important for us to connect, and that can be on all different levels. That can be physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, and we can connect to people, places, and things. And I think it's really important for us to connect. And when we connect to people, we get like our social roles, so like I'm connected to my sister and my nieces and my nephews and my brother and my parents, and that makes me, a sister and an aunt and a daughter and, a friend in all those roles as well. So, it kind of gives us a little bit of our purpose, so to say, to be able to connect to people, and then to be able to connect to places and things. That gives us even more of a purpose. Like when you connect in a job, or when you connect to like a group of people in the environment that you're living in, like in your community, or say like you start a new club or something like that. When you're connecting, it helps you to feel a part of, and it gives you more of a purpose. And then when you connect to things, this is one that I just did a little struggle with, letting go a lot of my things before I moved here. So when you connect to things, I think it's really important to connect to certain things, because you find out, it's important to have that sentiment inside of you. Like I have certain books or pictures, or there's just certain things that I couldn't let go of, little knickknacks or something like that. So we all have those little things, and I think that's important. It makes us feel comfortable, it comforts us. However, when we have all of these connections going on, they are like the life force that keeps love flowing through our heart, and it is the thing that speaks to our soul the most, and my best friend will say, like, we have soul things, or soul places, and then there's that ultimate connection, and you can't let any of those other connections that we've already talked about, you can't let any of those get in the way of your one ultimate true connection to a higher power. I choose to call my higher power God. I hope it doesn't offend anybody or keep anybody from watching, but I will say God from time to time instead of higher power. So that one true connection for me is to God. And that connection comes before anything. And reason being, because there's going to be so many things that I go through in my life, and because of HIPAA laws or confidentiality or whatever it may be, or just out of pure respect, it's not okay to just go telling a person all of these things. So that's why I have to be able to have that ultimate connection to God, because God can come with me wherever I go, and I never have to feel alone, or I never have to feel like I have to keep all this secret or have all this stuff weighing on me, and I work with people, so that can sometimes be weighing to have to keep all that confidentiality, because of the HIPAA laws and things. So, as long as I keep connected, and I keep that connection and that bond really strong between me and God, I will always have a friend, a lifelong partner to go through every single thing in my life with, and be able to sit back and laugh when I'm looking back on things. So I did write something about this today. As you can see, I've been very busy writing. Yeah, so I'm going to read that, and then I'll give you a final thought. Again, this one doesn't have a title.